Hi, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. So today we're going to look at why the bike's misfiring when it's coming onto pipe. A few ideas, might be the wiring, might be the standard rotor stator. I'm not sure, so we're going to try and figure that out today. Also, if you're new, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for the subs. I've got quite a few from the last video, it's good. Also, if you're interested in what this is going to do and how this Venturi may help me maximise the power output from the AR93. So I'm also hoping to get to 2000 before the end of the year, so if you're new and if you like what I'm doing, hit that sub. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'm going to get on with it now.
Okay, I wasn't actually going to make a video, but I'll quickly go through it. I've been having issues with the pickup, I believe, which is off this wire, which is the original one, which goes through eventually through there to the original pickup, has been routed, bundled in with the trigger wire, as you can see here. I can get down there, that's trigger wire for the coil. Okay, I've got all these all wrapped up together, and as you can see, this has been looped right next to the orange, which is the coil. So I think these have been interfering. Probably see I'm just getting these here, and I think that's a misfire, and I think it's caused by the pickup. I could be wrong, but we shall see. Right, this is the standard setup, and the pickup is inside, and there's 4 magnets in here, and obviously it differentiates where it is with the poles of the magnets are different poles, so that's where it's due to trigger at that point there when you time it up. However, this sensor in here doesn't have a earth, which I think is one of the issues. So with the rotor off, you can see that's the pickup there, so that must get a signal from the magnets, know where it is. I guess it probably fires twice a cycle, possibly, with a wasted spark. That's possibly giving the issue, because you can see I've put that's the earth to the Ignitech, but it's not directly attached to this, because this just doesn't, it just earths through the frame. So what I'm going to do is just try something else, see if I get a slightly better signal. So here I've got it's just off a pit bike, but you can see there is a slug, I guess reluctor, whatever, and that triggers as it goes round this pickup here, and that tells the ignition obviously where this rotor is, which obviously, because it's keyed, tells you where the piston is, so it knows when to fire. This is another AR50 rotor generator, whatever you want to call it. I could possibly weld something to this and use a pickup like that, which is what I might do, because I like the fact it's self-generating. It will charge the battery and it will work off the battery, so maybe later I might do that. This is my Race Tech Development reluctor, 180 apart, so there's 2 sparks, obviously wasted for the X7. It's got its pickup, so I'm going to adapt this to fit my AR. So that's my little rotor. I'm going to remachine the taper in there so it's a slightly better fit. And also I need to reduce the diameter of this a little bit so it'll fit in there. So I'm going to go to the lathe now, do some machining. Okay, that's that fitting in there. A little bit of play so I can move it. Quite pleased with that. Just need to get some holes in now and slots. Okay, I didn't film any of this because I've never used a rotary table before, so first go. Yeah, I'm just doing the slots, so I don't need to be super accurate. I did get it dialed in. I bought one of these ages ago, a little spinny centerer, which has actually done a pretty good job, because I'm measuring that and they are absolutely smack on. So state's fitted, it's on, allows me a little bit of manual adjustment. Now it's the rotor, but I don't think you can see it's nowhere near where it needs to be. It needs to be further out about here. Now my plan is to copy this taper by setting the compound slide when I put it, well, tool post back on. I'll set the compound slide so I'm reading 0 all the way across here with that. Obviously at the minute I need to get it square, so that is, yeah, pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's not much run out there, and then as I go down you can see I'm moving the compound slide. I don't want to go down too far because there's a hole there, but it's not moving, so I've got the correct taper set on here. So I'm now going to skim up the rotor. Right, machine that out again. It's quite a nice fit, as you can see. I could turn the engine, obviously not on compression, but it is turning, so it's a reasonably good fit. I'll put a washer on there and then I'll be able to clamp it down with a nut. So I need to move this out to about here. Just machined up, I had a bit of alley. I machined a lot of it off, I didn't have the right size, but machined that up, that sits on there. And now with some slightly longer screws, I can put them in there and do that, and then I can pop it on. Spaced out nicely. The reluctor is in line with this pickup. All I need to do now is just lop off this lobe and balance it either with an extra screw there or make a hole there. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. Right, I'm going to delete one of those, but first of all I'm going to weigh this so I know how much I've taken off. So 69 for cash. Okie doke, so that was 69 before, it's now 66, so I took about 3 grams off it, and that is going to put it on. It's obviously, the way I see it, you can bring in angular motion to the equation, but it's basically a moment arm, or a couple, whatever you want to call it. Bit rough and ready. I haven't spent ages calculating it, but roughly what I've took off there I'm going to add back on there. It's a little bit more, it's an extra gram, although it's not as far out, so its moment arm isn't as much. But so just finding top dead centre, which is about there, I'd say. Right, so I'm going clockwise now, and then up, top dead centre. So I want to go back 16 thou, which should make it 10 degrees for top dead centre. So I've wound it past, stopped it there, 16 thou. So I'm timing up the trailing edge, and I'm just going to do it to the centre of the pickup as best I can see. Right, get the ugga dugger. I'll just recheck that then. That is there. That's the tip there. Right, get the computer out, see if I can make it spark. Right, so I'm back from the dyno. Sort of stuff I have to take with me every time I go there, so it's a bit of a pain. As you saw, yeah, it's been a good result. We got rid of that MISFIRE, and we've also had a little test of the new pipe. If you're interested to see how that pipe's actually performed, then yeah, subscribe, hit the notifications, and the video should be up fairly shortly, because I've actually recorded all the testing whilst I was there checking the ignition, so I just need to edit it now, and then we shall continue. Thanks again for watching. Any comments,
Any ideas, any things you think I can do better, any bits I could try, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. So catch you soon. Cheers.